Hello and welcome to another exciting adventure. Commonwealth Wasteland, also known as Boston. Following the survivor of Vault 111. I'm Draken Drainz.
When you tango with the Insitute, you gotta be careful when someone new gets on the dance floor.
Your leader was just being...
Exactly. But it's all good now.
Uh-huh. So tell me, why did you...
I've heard a lot of things about you.
Oh.
So, Dez, I'm just gonna come...
Right. You got my attention.
I got a job. Too big for me, just perfect for the two of us.
Oh, that's very
We
interesting.
turn a few heads, then, if you get into a bind and need some help, your buddies in the railroad got your back. Ecto, let's meet up at the old freeway outside of...
Keep a candle lit. I'm gonna need it. Running, 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 running. Stopping. Do. And out we go. Yay. The T-60 series of power armor saw extensive use by the United States Army after the Battle of Anchorage. In fact, soldiers in T-60 power armor were among those trying to... Super mutants are stronger and more resilient than humans, and consider themselves the Commonwealth's superior race. However, present them with a 1+1, and their head explodes. So that makes them very superior. Many people in the Commonwealth view the institution as the boogeyman, living in the shadows, striking out anywhere, at any time. Hodor. Okay. What shall I do now? What do I have on the go? I could meet Deacon. Could return to Virgil. I could do some miscellaneous stuff. Oh, what's going on here? Oh my. Why does Coop Manor have no defense? That doesn't make any sense to me. Every issue of Picket Fences allows you to add a new, unique element to construct at any workshop. Oh, that's cool. That's an expensive magazine. $33 to put up a fence. A picket fence. I don't want to put up a picket fence. Okay. Your defense is fine. You're not that cool. You're cool. Is this settlement not connected? Is it Finch? Yeah, it's connected to Sanctuary. That's weird. Scrap you. Okay, power generator. Oh, cool, windmill. And recruitment. Attach wire. Huzzah. What's we got? Over here we go. Attach wire. No? Not attaching wire to you? Well, that's odd. Okay. Good to know. Let's see, what else would they need? They don't need anything else right now. Okay, let's go to the next workshop that needs help. Okay, they do need help, so I'm gonna go to them. Successful attacks in the vets builds your critical meter. Once the meter is filled, you can unleash a devastating attack. Wonder if he knows he's got his bone sticking out of his arm. Pistols are generally small. I see. Bits. Someone's gonna sleep with the Brahmin. Presto. Look at that. Instantly you are...
We've met. What can I do to help out?
Did you need anything?
I don't think so.
Okay, let's see. You. Collect some food. Ha-cha-cha. You. I've noticed that you don't have a job. You can supply the castle. You. Why can't I send you to Sanctuary? Fine. You can... There's gotta be something you can do. Never mind. Doesn't seem to be anything you can do. There we go. Now where'd they go? You are in charge of this. Alright, next one. They are not happy at County Crossing. The question is, do I care, and why? Need a real challenge? Try survival difficulty. Health restoration will be severely reduced. You can mix and match all different kinds of power armor pieces on a single frame, and add mods to most of those pieces to increase the effectiveness.
Doc Weathers is guaranteed to patch up any bruises.
Okay, why aren't you freaking people happy? There. You're in charge of this. What's up with Sunshine Tidings? Is the struggle of this world merely a pleasant game for you? Do you long for a more brutal take on a life lived post-apocalypse? If you answered yes and yes, survival difficulty is for you. Perception is your sense of environmental awareness and affects the hit chance in VATS.
Yes?
Huh.
You mess with one of us, you mess with all of us.
It's gotta be the first time I've come across this situation.
Systems offline.
What is up, synths? How many did they send? Okie dokie. Give me your stuff. Give me your things. Give me all your last chance at happiness. Let's wait for this storm to pass. Dun, 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 dun. That's better. Now let's collect some stuff. Dun, 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 dun.
Excuse me.
Thanks for your help, pal.
What did they want?
Who knows? I've never under... Anyway, we appreciate the help.
Glad I could have helped.
Voice of the Minutemen. All quiet, which is how we like it. Stay safe out there, people.
Very concerned about it, but glad I could have helped.
Hey, looking to buy?
If you're looking to buy, then I'm
Sure.
your guy.
Let's take a
And for
look.
talking to me, you get a hat for free. That is a lot of junk. Insitute pistol. Not worth all that much. Very well, I accept. We lost 2 people in that fight. Both died of unknown causes. Where seems like a good place? This seems like a good place right here.
Broadcasting all day, all across the Commonwealth. Nothing to report. Stay safe, people.
Got it.
Right, but I don't think he did.
Okay.
Alright. You are in charge of this here weapons emporium. Come on.
Got it.
Okay. I don't think you get it.
Tuned to Radio Freedom, voice of the Minutemen. It's 12 noon. Nothing to report. Keep it tuned here for updates.
Alright. You're in charge of a supply line. And none of these people are listening to me. Perhaps they don't understand who it is that saved them.
It's 1 p.m. This is Radio Freedom, voice of the Minutemen. Nothing to report. Stay safe out there, everyone.
Okay, it is assigned then. I'm on PS4. Okay, now I gotta get someone to... You. How's food? Okay. Let's head back to Virgil. The XO-1 series of power armor was specially engineered and employed by remnants of the U.S. military and the Great War. Virgil's laboratory. Turn that off. Virgil. Virgil.
Wasn't sure I'd see you again. You managed to get what you need?
I have the code.
I have got
Suppose I
the
shouldn't be surprised.
code.
You did get rid of Kellogg after all. Not
Yep.
too much of a leap to take down a courser.
I took
How'd you
down that
manage to get it
box
decoded?
of cereal.
I've made some friends in the...
Better you than me. Face like this, you're not gonna make too many friends. You're not the only one who's been busy.
Oh, I hope
did
not.
the best I could, from memory and things I've overheard through the years.
Oh
Came
no.
up with some schematics for you. Wasn't easy. These hands are ridiculous. Here's the simple explanation. You need to build a device that will hijack the signal. You know the craziest part of the design? That classical music station. That's the carrier signal for the relay.
What?
All the data's on harmonic frequencies. You've been hearing it all. I want to be clear that this isn't my area of expertise.
Bioscience?
Divisions within the Institute. Specialized groups working on various... But if you can build this device and make use of that code, you should be able to override the signal from the Institute's relay. Can you? I mean, can you build it? You have people that can help.
I got it covered.
Good. Good. Because you've got to make... And don't you forget our agreement. I've helped you as best I can. If you make it in there, you find that serum. It's my only hope for ever being normal. So you find it. Now go on.
I'll do what I
Take
can.
these and get to work. You do whatever it takes. Call on whoever you know to help you.
I think I'm going to talk to the Minutemen. The Minutemen will help me. After all, I am their leader. I am their lord and master. Everyone from the Minutemen wants to help me with things. To Sanctuary. Guns with long barrel have increased accuracy when aimed, but decreased accuracy when shot from the hip. Each companion has their own likes and dislikes. Some actions will earn their respect, others their disappointment, and some will make them want to go, Pichu, Pichu, Pichu. Okay. Preston.
Strong getting hungry. Want someone to eat.
Really, Preston? You're on the other side of the wall? Strong getting hungry. Want someone to eat. Strong invisible to me. I can't see him. Oh, there he is.
Strong see many new things with human. Strong go with human.
Sure.
Yes, come with me.
Strong travel with human.
Yes. That is what that means. Prescott.
What do you need, General?
Presto.
Here, to build a signal The Institute? Why in the world would you want to mess around with them?
To make him go boom.
They kidnapped my son. Damn. That's some bad business. Even for them. We'll give you whatever help we can. Don't. Now, assuming you could build this thing.
It makes me go.
The Institute uses teleportation to get in and out. This machine can hijack their signal and send me in. Teleportation? For real?
Yeah, for real.
That would explain a lot about how the Institute manages. If anyone can make heads or tails of those plans, it'd be Sturgis. I haven't found anything yet, but I'll let you know if I hear of any settlements that need our help. In the meantime, make sure to offer help to anyone that needs it.
Okay then. Sturgis. Sturgis. Sturge, what's up, bro? How's it going?
You ought to be careful. I can fix most things, but people don't fix so easily.
Cool.
Preston thought you might be able to figure out these plans for me.
Sure thing. Let's see what you've got.
Here you go.
Here you go.
Wow, what a mess. Looks like encrypted RF transmission. Teleportation. This is some pretty crazy shit.
Oh, it's real.
I got it from an ex-Institute scientist.
Seriously? I didn't know you could be an ex-Institute anything and still be breathing. Anyway,
He's got his reasons.
the eggheads never think about the nuts and bolts of actually making something work. But,
Sure.
I'm gonna need some time to study this thing. But, you can get started on what he calls a stabilized reflector platform.
Okay.
It'll need some pretty high-grade metals, but it's basically not that different than the lining of a jet engine or something like that.
Good work, Sturgis.
Good
Now,
job.
don't thank me yet.
You deserve a pat on the
I got
back.
the gist of it, but it's gonna take some time to work out the details of some of the hairier sections. Here's a list of what you'll need for the first piece.
Well,
Pretty
you're in
sure we
charge of
got
the
all
hair.
that at Sanctuary, if you want to build it there. While you're working on that, I'll get busy figuring out how to actually... Keep in mind, I can already see this like if you had a spare nuclear reactor hand, and it's going to be big.
Okay, well, I do not have a spare nuclear reactor. However, I've got this plot of land. Okay, here we go. Alright, Sturgis, part one's done.
Don't take offense to Marcy.
Where'd you get to in such a hurry?
Looking for the lost in her own way.
You were just here, Sturgis. There you are. Yay! Sturgis, talk to me, Sturgis. Sturgis, don't ignore me.
How's it going? Did you find a good spot to build?
Yes.
Yeah. Ready to build?
Good. I think I got a handle on this crazy contraption. Here's a list of 3 things that may be harder to find. I think I'll be able... I'll meet you over at the building.
Okie dokie. Okay. Haha. Optional search for who? turn that one off. Search telecom sites for a sensor module. Okay. Control console. There. Molecular beam emitter. There. Relay dish. Right with there. Stabilize. Oh, I already built that. Okay. Search military sites for a circuit board. Oh, already did that. Alrighty. I guess I should set up some power then. Attach a wire to you. Oh, you require 20. Oh boy, I should put another one up then. Attach a wire to you. Okay, you're up and running. Attach a wire to you. Attach a wire to you. Don't attach a wire to you. You're only taking 5. I'll attach you. Guess attach you. Still not attaching you? Nope. Get up there. Attach a wire from you. Okay. You're the only problem I've got right now. Attach a wire. Attach a wire. Come on. Well, whatever then.
Once we got everything in place, we'll have to hook it all up to the same power grid.
That would be easy if this thing would hook up. Try it that way. Okay, well. Store that. Attach the wire. Come on. Sturgis, the wire is not attaching.
This isn't going to do anything without power.
And I guarantee to you, if I could get power to it, I would. But it doesn't want to do it. Come on. Attack. Wait, now it's got power?
Just gotta make sure we've got enough power.
I just want to trade a few things.
Make sure the beam emitter is perfectly aligned with the platform, or this will never work.
There we go. Okay. Okay, this is kind of cool. Sturgis.
Hey, Sturgis.
Everything looks good on my end. You ready to see if this thing actually works?
Let's do this.
Well, let's do this.
Okay. I'll start scanning for an Insitute signal to lock.
I know the.
Get on the platform.
I know the signal to lock on. Classical radio. Here we go.
Okay.
Anytime now.
Hold real still. I don't want any corruption of the molecular beam. By the way, I figured this was a golden opportunity to find out as much as we can about the Insitute and what they're up to. Yeah, this holotape's all set with a program that will scan their network and download anything it finds.
Awesome.
Yeah, we better hurry. And don't worry about that tubing wiggling around. It's, just there for decoration. Okay.
What?
Scanning for the Insitute signal. Tracking RF.
Oh boy.
And... got it. Hold on to your butt.
Okie dokie. And here I am. Okay. What was I doing? Why not? Okie dokie.
Hello.
Hello.
I wondered if you might make it here.
Well, I did.
You're quite resourceful. I am known as Father. The Institute is under my guidance.
It's the cleanest place I have seen.
I'd like to discuss things with you face to face. Please, step into the elevator.
Anything else I can do with this? Nothing? Okie dokie. Please step into the elevator. I think I'm safer not listening to you. And I base that off of absolutely nothing. This is an elevator. Elevator access denied. Okay, why would you tell me to step into the elevator and then not let me use the elevator? Seems to me like you're trying to hide something. What? No. No! No!
What you think of us.
I think you're a bunch of tool bags.
I'd like to show you that you may have the wrong impression. Welcome to the Institute.
Those trees. Yeah, those are trees.
The reality of the Institute.
Cool.
This place, these people, the work we do. For over 100 years, we've dedicated ourselves to humanity's survival. Decades of research.
I can't hit any of them.
Experiments and trials, a shared vision of how science can help shape the future. It has never been easy, and our actions are often misinterpreted by those above ground. Someday, perhaps, we can show them what we've accomplished. But for now,
Let me out.
We must remain underground. There's too much at stake here to risk it all. As you've seen, things above are unstable.
Just
I'd like
tad.
to talk to you about what we can do for everyone. But that can wait. You are here for a specific, very personal reason.
Yeah.
You are here for your son.
Yeah. Give me my boy. What? I really didn't expect it to be that easy. Take this stuff. You guys aren't gonna need this stuff anymore. This is my stuff now.
Useless.
Open.
Sean?
Huh? Yes, I'm Sean.
Sean? Oh my god. It's really you.
Who are you?
I'm your dad.
What's
It's
going
me.
on? What's happening?
I'm your dad. Sean.
What's going on? Father? Father!
Shh. It'll be okay, Sean. I'm here now.
I don't know you. Go away. Father! Father, help me! There's
Oh.
someone here. Help me!
Please, Sean. I'm your father. Talk.
Father? Father, help! Father? Father, help me!
You son of a...
Sean. S923, recall code Cirrus.
What is that supposed to mean?
Fascinating, but disappointing. The child's responses were not at all what I anticipated. He's a prototype, you understand.
What?
Please try and keep an open... Let's start anew.
Uh-huh. Give me Sean. The real Sean. Right now!
I know. You...
Just... help me understand what's going on here.
I promised answers. And answers you shall have. But I
Give me
need
my
you to
answers, you
realize
son of a...
that this situation is far more complicated than you could. You have traveled very far and suffered a great deal to find your son. It's good to finally meet you after all this time.
Always.
It's me. I am Sean. I am
Wait, what?
your son.
How is that even possible?
I know this is a lot to take in.
Yeah, a little bit.
You had no concept of the passage of time. You were released from your... But then you learned that your son was no longer an infant. But is it really so hard to accept that it was not 10, but 60 years? That is the reality. And here I am, raised by the Insitute.
It wasn't right, what they did.
To you, that would certainly seem true. But to the Insitute, it made all the sense.
Apparently M. Night Shyamalan wrote the story for this game.
2227. The Insitute had made great strides in synth production. Scientific curiosity and the goal of perfection drove them ever onward. What they wanted was... So they followed the best example thus far. The human being.
Uh-huh. So the weird science experiments needed specimens.
In a manner of speaking. The Insitute endeavored to create synthetic organics. The most... Plenty of that was available, of course. But it had all become corrupted. In this wasteland, radiation affected everyone. Even in their attempts to shield themselves from the world above, members of the Insitute had been exposed. But then the Institute found me after discovering records from Vault 111. An infant, frozen in time, protected from the radiation-induced mutations that had crept into every other human cell in the Commonwealth.
This is insanity.
I was exactly what they needed. And so it was my DNA that became the basis of the synthetic organics. I am their father. Through science, we are family.
Sean.
It really is. I know you must have questions.
Yeah?
Please.
Your mother.
Yes. I've gone over the records of the incident, of course. It seems her death was
collateral damage.
I forget that it's been such a short time for you. I don't have any direct memories.
Ungrateful bastard.
And I've had my entire life to cope with the loss. Has it always been easy? Of course not. For many years, I never questioned who my parents were. I accepted my situation.
Right.
With old age comes regret. But what matters now is that you and I... What else can I say?
Kellogg.
He was an Institute. It wasn't until I became director that I learned of all the things he'd done. What?
You knew the man was a psychopath?
I don't expect you to understand. The Institute took advantage of Kellogg's vicious nature. I will free. Institute technology prolonged his life.
This is insane.
He never failed the Institute. But his cruelty became more apparent. I won't lie. It's no coincidence your path crossed his. It seemed a fitting...
Sure.
What else can I...
So you're in charge of the Institute?
I am the acting director, yes.
The acting director?
The Institute. It's important.
It doesn't matter what they think.
I'm glad. Ultimately, the Commonwealth has nothing to fear from us. Whatever you've seen or heard, just... I know there's more for us, but the Institute is on the verge of some important... I've been a part of something. And now, after all these years, you have an...
Yes, that's what...
I know. I know you've been through so much. Forgive me. I'd assume that after everything I'm sure you've seen above ground, there is much to be done.
Well, to be fair, in the end, his whole quest was to find you, so now that he's found you...
I'll do whatever it takes.
I am glad to hear. The Institute is now your home, as much as it is mine. You'll want to introduce yourself to the division heads. And finally, Dr. Lee...
Hey, yay, yay.
Sean, about this synth.
You mean the chime? It's a fascinating project, Rick.
He's definitely impressed.
Yes. It's pushed our technology to the limit. I'll make sure it's brought back online in the near future. You'll have... But I'll admit, I'm curious. As a parent looking for... Do you think you could...
I don't need a synth.
Yes, but not the Sean you were looking for. In some ways, the synth is... I wouldn't claim to know everything you're feeling, but if in some small way the boy...
Yeah, okay, whatever. I'm taking these vases. I like these vases. They're mine. And this globe. I can't do anything with the microphone. This... Okay, you know, the Institute is too clean for me. Way too clean for me. This is different and I don't like it. Open.
this a clean floor? Are your visual receptors malfunctioning? Can you not see the grime and dust?
My apologies, sir. I was issued a defective cleansing unit.
Don't make excuses. You're clearly defective, and I intend...
Hi, Doc.
Yes, sir.
You know what happens when people get robots to do real people doing...
No argument here.
Nice to meet someone I haven't seen. Maybe you could...
Yada yada yada.
Right.
Perhaps a fresh perspective.
I don't know you, I don't like you.
Nothing to report, sir.
Good.
It's an honor to have you here, sir.
Whoa.
It must make you proud to see all that Father has done, all that he has built.
I want my family back. I'm gonna go through here.
Welcome to the Institute, sir. Always be vigilant. We have...
Good to see you.
Are there any humans I can speak to?
Huh?
Well, hello.
Huh?
Are you a human? Is that clean water?
You're here.
You guys have clean water.
Is it true?
Father has done remarkable things.
77 has been
I would not exist
discontinued.
were it not That is for him. Correct.
That was my favorite one. Can't we keep it a little longer?
I will be happy to forward your request to the Bioscience Division.
We're all looking forward to working
Please
with you.
feel free to enjoy one of our other...
Working with me. I don't really know what these people think I can bring to the table.
Just need to tighten up the
Excuse me,
primary
Doctor.
drive servo.
They weren't kidding. You really are here. Well, all right. I'm Allie. Allie. When Father told us about it, I could hardly believe it. You've been through so much. If you don't mind my asking, what was it that kept you going?
I just wanted to find my son.
Now that you've found him, I hope you're proud of the great man he grew up. Now, I'll give you a quick rundown of the facilities division, and then I'll answer any questions you might have.
It's weird that your uniform kind of looks like a
We
toga.
keep the Institute's mechanical and electrical systems running. We maintain and upgrade all of the systems that... There's a lot of machinery behind these walls that we... The work we do might not be as... So,
Cool.
now that you're here...
Absolutely.
Oh, good to hear. Take your time. Get yourself a... If there's anything else you'd like to know about the...
It must be a challenge to...
Absolutely. Over the years, we've learned a few tricks. When necessary, we can tap into select sources on the surface. Fortunately, Advanced Systems is always working on new solutions. It's a good thing, too, because you don't even want to know what a single use of them... That's the third primary drive breakdown this month. As far as I'm concerned, the phase-out on these older models can't come soon enough.
Oh,
Ooh,
I
that's
don't know.
unfortunate.
Most of them have lasted long past their projected lifespans.
Ooh, bioscience.
They're built pretty well.
Open. Open. Are there people in here? Are there humans in here? Are there even synths in here? Cool. I found a little armory wannabe. Cauterizer. Hee. I'm gonna cauterize some stuff. This is a very dirty lock for this place. I'm very disappointed in it.
That's it.
Stim pack, stim pack. I'm taking your stuff. I'm taking your stuff, and there's nothing you can do about it. Taking your stuff. I call that my taking your stuff tune.
Examine my latest reports on batch 274.
Not yet. I've been reviewing Father's plans to expand our operations at Warwick. He's eager to get that going, so I've had to put everything else to one side.
I wonder how the Warwick family is doing. Young Wally must be close to 10 years old by now. It's remarkable that any child can survive for so long up there, don't you think?
I try not to think too much about it. We have more than enough to occupy ourselves here. Those people are the last remnants of a dying past. It's best not to dwell on the subject.
They're still people, and they're suffering. We can at least admit that it's regrettable. After all, how can we hope to redefine mankind if we can't even hold on to our own humanity?
That's an excellent question.
That's a question best left to our colleagues in the robotics division.
Yes, well...
Huh?
I suppose you're right. Most men lack the patience to observe and document plant growth.
Hey, Doc.
Yes, yes, I'm sure that whatever you have to say is...
Sure. If you're busy, that's one thing. But I don't...
My tone. There's no need to take offense.
You're being a
As you can
douche.
clearly see, I'm deeply involved in some rather common... Now, how about I...
Those mental equations will get a lot tougher after I sock you in the jaw.
What? No, just a... If an apology will suffice to stem your anger, then... So nice talking to you. Good.
Isaac.
Please resist any urge you might feel to eat the specimens in the hydroponic garden.
Frankly, they don't. The surface is still too dangerous for life.
Doc.
Welcome.
Doc, what up?
So good to have you here. Dr. Clayton Holdren, head of the Bioscience Division.
How's it
I
going?
can't wait for you to see the work we're doing. It's truly amazing.
I'm interested.
I look forward to learning more.
In that case, let me give you a brief. As the name implies, the Bioscience Division specializes in fields of study such as botany, genetics, and medicine. Our most important directive is to ensure the health and well-being of everyone in the Institute. To that end, we've even started to explore the idea of synthetic animals. You probably saw the gorillas. They're really just a pet project at this point.
That's amazing.
Like there's nothing you guys can't do.
With hard work and ingenuity, I'm sure I've taken...
Yes.
I'm not sure how well I'll fit in.
Great. I was hoping... In any case, I imagine you'll want to continue looking...
You mentioned medical care.
In that case, you'll want to introduce yourself. He's our top biologist. Dr. Volkert works... You won't find better...
Yada, 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 yada.
Most men lack the patience to observe and document plant growth.
Lucky I don't shoot you. Anyway, thank you for joining me. I'm going to call it there. Don't forget to subscribe for more videos. Hit the like button as hard as you can. Really make it count. Why don't you share it? Tell your friends. And comment down below other games you'd like to see played. And, yeah. So long, and thanks for all the fish.